Hey guys, Dan here, back with an exciting one today. The PS5 was just unveiled. Sony just held the live stream and showed off pretty much everything except the price. Let's get into it. Okay, so Sony just finished their live stream about the PS5. The live stream itself lasted just about an hour, following which I'm going to call extensive teasers of the PS5. And I'm not complaining, I mean, they look great. It's just that an hour is quite a long time for minimal information. So it seems like Sony's been putting us on a little bit of a slow drip for the last couple of months. It seems like going into the live stream, we knew quite a lot about the device, except for what it looked like. And of course, that was answered in this live stream. Okay, so getting into that design, the PS5 actually comes with a vertical stance very similar to the Xbox Series X, with that black base at the bottom, with the black tower in the center, and then white curved edges coming around the sides, giving it that kind of futuristic look that they're going for. And I will say it does look futuristic. We also just found out that it's coming in two different models. One with an optical drive for those who want the physical games, and it had that sort of old school gameplay feeling, and then a digital only version which removes the drive, but doesn't actually save on that much of a footprint, from the renderings at least it seems. Really, you're just cutting out the side, but the bases are pretty much the same. So either way, by the looks of it, whatever model you choose won't dramatically affect the size of it. So really, it just comes down to that personal preference of how you plan to play. So Sony also unveiled this large suite of games that are coming to the PS5 and really showing off all of its capabilities. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because that's another video in itself, but a large lineup of games were unveiled, and that includes Horizon, a brand new version of that, Pragmata, Resident Evil, as well Little Big Planet, and just so many more. Let me know in the comments which one you guys are looking forward to. So now getting into the controller, I mean, this again isn't anything new. We've seen leaks for quite a while now. We've seen a release of photos of the PS5 controller. We kind of knew what it was going to look like, but that being said, it does render very similarly after that PS4 DualShock controller. It's also got dramatic curves, which are going to lead into that futuristic feeling very similar to that PS5, but also leading into that much more comfortable, much more ergonomic gameplay with the controller. And that's really saying something, given that the PlayStation controllers have always been my personal favorite to game with. They've just always been comfortable. Nothing really that different in terms of the design. Overall, it has the same buttons. On the back now, we're going to have a USB-C port for charging and as well for that wired gameplay for those who are using that, and good old-fashioned haptic feedback, which I'm assuming will be much more enhanced than previous models. Sony also gave us a gracious 13 seconds of accessory previews to show us the entire lineup of what's coming, so I'll do the same. We've got a very similar lineup to what we had for the PS4, and that includes the DualSense charging station for charging two controllers at once, a new HD camera, a Pulse 3D wireless headset, and a media remote. So the PS5 is set to launch sometime in 2020, with people leading us saying it's toward the holiday season, which would make a lot of sense. Now, in terms of that price point, again, they didn't mention anything for it, but the rumors that have been speculating indicate that it's probably going to be around the price point of $549 to $599, which, although I think makes sense, also sets that standard for new gaming consoles going forward, upping that price by about $100 to that nearly $600 price point moving forward. So let me know what you guys think on this console, and also let me know what you think about the price and what you'd be willing to pay for it. All of these games were announced. I want to hear what your favorites were. Leave all of that in the comments. Also, remember, as always, to subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.